ajelen tip inta kaje ko mbatu nga esti nga bodin do nga wata nga responsibility do ta so that is telling you ko sacrifice be nyim problem o solve lale nga même fote esti said it here ko ni atara kodolo tonin nung ay men keteng attaque because at the mali bitaji I play back okay simple ay muruna but ay ajele ko nyanta fenne billa pour ngata comme country man ka da même fo comme bi ni ko nga industry ni nga kodol meeting
artisan ka foko those people taking you in foreign they're gonna phone you and two people almofla bro it doesn't make sense you to go
but ning ibe nyin la moy kaneno prince la
standard there is no regulation. Okay, standard is voluntary, but regulations are enforceable. So this is the problem we have. In Gambia, we talk about standards too much. We don't talk about regulations. Because if we talk about regulations more, it means our industry will be well structured, okay, in a way that there will be policies and programs that guide the development of the sector, and then everybody in the sector is going to move along, they're going to get what they deserve, and their development will be it will be rapid, and it should be the right development approach.
Ita countryman sambala birkama ba na man krato soreji. Bro, we're talking about music ultimate. Nde, I will say this in this podcast. Nena do matter tamala kata tubabudu.
Yeah, countryman, debate on me. Yeah. Countryman, do you know how big our artists are in those locations that they have been like called and brought to? Because abe point of view I'm not here to support the artists or their DJs or stuff like that, their team. But then let us look at the how big is our industry out there, Prince. Dijabs. Domoro bula fly.
So that's why the Gambian community. And the venue for countryman you play dame is not a concert center, for example. Okay, it takes 3, 4, maximum 500 people. Akawaleta. Okay, and because countryman la crowd, no Jamaican is coming to listen to countryman, no Nigerian is coming to listen to countryman, no German is coming to listen to countryman. Molmen baby na countryman la so de be mu Gambia no le.
Comme bi ni ko nga industry ni nga kodol mitigate nga bill STM menke wala nyanta kala because artiso mu entity leti artiso mu bano leti ndung ite ya jana ntola problem o be industry kono men warata be di mol kamen wala woni ko gamen artiso man bano in my life no yalla ka fodane so somebody building his team non so do ngana friend somebody building his team from
ndela mirolo sometimes also comme prince was na prince la mo na countryman la moy mimbo ko ti wala ko sometimes from be flexible because Gambian afoloman dia wana music mo photo state whereby at least mba fal ko so be 10 people, be 20 people, based on it can show me now. And you offer me land table because so to roll be legally nkami mira ni mbe kira ka kilindi.
Ko membe tinyari. Alingo deda. Ati Gambian artist so ni mo ambe bola Gambia na eta because munakada in that situation you have a technical rider. Ila technical rider for yamara bona boy ka first class flight menke atala plane atante ala technical rider ka wala send so based on member technical rider that is what you provide so I'll them rider mentini atisole ni tamo membe tiari duma ngode da for janimbita santo
technically kana jibe yalon this should not be ita quand même because
ongol janenga
alanga nyori
janenga next topic.
Yeah, to all the viewers that are watching this show right now, this is Lura, the ultimate boss in the building. As you can see today, I have a bigger surprise for you guys on the Ultimate Media Gambia platform. You know, it's a newly launched, podcast. Surprisingly to you guys, it's called the Art Scope Podcast. Coming on the way, I have my wonderful co-host here with me. That is Mr. Dembo Jobate. Commonly known as D-Jobs, the Mr. Analysis, Mr. Industrial, Gam Music Sector, you name them, Mr. Jobate, as we can see. So I want to let you introduce yourself to the people,
So good vibe, Lura. It's definitely good to be here with this platform. D-Jobs right here, baddest manager. Like he said, this is a new podcast called Art Scope, where we'll be discussing pertinent issues in this sector, right? Bring in topics, incidents and scenarios and give our analysis around the scenarios. And then we cannot do it alone, and that is why if you look at the setup today, there are also grandiose personalities from the industry, so to speak, and it will be my duty to introduce them. But before then, Rura, don't forget that we are with SR Restaurant. That's the fact of the matter. You've already seen, the setup. So viewers, especially those that are Dabo, I know is going to be a disturbing moment for you, but then unfortunately you are not here. So the setup is by SR, Sedikan Restaurant. That's the fact of the matter. We are with them, right? Yes.
We are going to start from my right.
Yes. Yes, I'll let you do the introduction.
From my right, let the camera pan. Camera pan to Mr. Countryman.
Yes.
Countryman, I'm here. Yes.
That's right.
I'm here.
Goodbye. Good to have you here, Countryman. He's also, yes. So
we need more details of Countryman.
Sure.
Anyway,
more detail.
I think
more details.
I'm the only countryman in whole Africa,
Yeah.
So I'm countryman, sugar and sound, and secondly, I'm the one who me along got like a freestyle session again in Q Radio every Monday to as well.
The most talk about
small BGL on the Artscope podcast. The industrial recap.
At the Sumialan.
Bantaba. The industrial recap Bantaba.
Bantaba, exactly. That's important.
Yeah, mashallah.
We need it. We need it.
Yeah, mashallah. Let's move on to Mr. Prince, official manager of Bad Boy Dada.
Thank you. Allah baraka, Allah baraka baba. It's good to be here. But janin ka film for bolom buka jija banyar. Okay? Dabo te tarla siring jobate wuri. Aya kawsikan.
Jambe dula le bi.
Obuka keno. Okay? Yeah, because real julo anin kan jara julo man killing. So ngauta senani before we move la, yeah? Ibrahim Dabo, a long time music journalist, one time presenter at Capital Radio for about 7-8 years. On Gambian music, artist manager, event planner, and activist as well. I'm happy to be with all of you.
Good vibe. Good vibe.
Artscope Bantaba.
Yes. Full time. Full time.
Let's move on to Mr. Bahad.
The Buswa.
Ako mano nyan takaji.
Mo be ni la problème.
One of the most trending guy right now on social media.
Boy, Alpha boy, Mantaro, Bemonto Jam boy, Alpha boy.
Alcanada didn't
Mano da serra, Abaji.
Man bodo da duanya.
No, boy, I was serra boy. I'm not friendly boy. IG boy. Anyway, Mbo be content and Milba Jiba, it's good to be here, at least Kachala, Akumbada, this is long overdue.
Most definitely.
So stop playing and cabin na scene na industry la ko kacha na yaya. So anyway.
Ni bara no dinga may besiring kuba kena nak. Suasi o wala kete. Okay, the only Rick Ross in the building. That
is the whole idea,
Yeah.
Feel free. Then feel free. Then D-Jobs, without no waste of time.
Sure.
We move on to the program, the main program of the podcast today. Like every week on the podcast, we are gonna pick on trending topics and trending things that are happening in the industry. We are going to look into new songs. We are going to look into artists that are working on albums, that are doing tours, upcoming concerts. We're going to set light on artists that are on the European tours. We are going to also set light on Team Kitabu. A drama group that is on already tour.
Yes.
Which is a very impressive movement from Kitabu. We are also going to set light on that. We are going to set light on Jizzle's tour to the UK.
Yeah, his performance
too. That is a talking point.
Sure.
We are also going to set light on attacks and ST's reunion, which is a need for the Gambian music industry.
Very true.
First of all, I want to set light on Lost.
Thank you,
because for the Gambian music industry, D-Jobs. D-Jobs, well fought artist Balla, artist that has been working so hard in the music industry. Though he is not that much popular, like mo jama malong industry ni kono but then a meta do kola industry ni kono, which is Muazika, Mohamed, Job, abel living balale ameta industry in kono ameta kuru je passional ntenga lonne he's a good guy but afota ni wala last night well on yesterday we want to say rest in peace to Mohammed Mohazika alla family members all molbe kontondiro
sankonton fotandile be mobi sankonton na fana melbe aro
mashallah so first of all wolom force nyingti the condolences to Mohazika from their DJs ndebe bulala kachani molia dati
that's right
we can set up the program
that's right good vibe Rura is important that you run us through the discussion point. So we are going to be flexible here. Kangol Bela, more be comfortable. The first point would be the tour of ST. I mean, the Summer Jam event of ST. Yes, that is a major talking point because he set a trend that is very, very unique. And then, in fact, his Summer Jam event became the most talked about in the Gambia because of the setup that he created around it, right? We've seen him establish a band, right, for this particular gig in Germany. And then there again, industry experts said that is the way forward for the industry, right? If we want to grow, we have to consider the team-driven reality. And I said this on the baddest domain when I was giving my analysis regarding the trip to say if you look at the 14 principles of effective management outlined by Henry Fayol, there is what we call Esprit de Corps. I think that is in fact the 14th principle, right? Team-driven reality, be passionate about your team. So what ST did, is definitely commendable by making sure that young thespians that are coming up, the likes of Musa Afili, right? Mo Boy, right? Samiti, I mean, it is great for the fact that he created this and went with 7 people to the diaspora. It is something that is commendable. So we also said that other artists should emulate ST. And then there is a major issue also that everybody keeps stating, that is our artists go in without their complete team, right? Artists traveling without their management, artists traveling without their DJs. But we've seen ST pioneering something that is unusual. So I think that is one thing that we have to beautify. I came, in fact, I think I was one of the first people in the country, in this sector, who came to say, this is exactly what we need. It shouldn't be only about you. If truly you have an established team in the Gambia, a team that you would always go to in the hinterland, right? A team that you would take to the bushes of Casamance, it's very obvious that if you are going outside the country, you should consider the same team. So I think it is something that we all have to toast about, and then urge all other artists.
On my point of view on that side, DJs like ndebe nalale Prince. Mole ajele DJs be mum fokam wolon ka bambandi ko like adisol mul betama kan kata Europe. For example, ST now. Example of setup like pour additional ni la management or later. But man, the last point of view, walonko like yalong ST and with other Gambian artists, the view it's not the same. Maybe ST meta katamale, meta tamale maybe like for more than 3 to 4 to 5 years now. Maybe I can more killing Nesamba. Walong stone killer. So it's still a good look, but then ikajele ndeka dame mum fa wolonko adi songa tamo management mul kataraje mul ke samba promoter
prince itariati la kwa kaso jindi la
ndema mira DJs ndanga mira problème o kataraje la
nyimbe nyimbe min kanjande kelake so nabo kundago
we are on a very topic
this boy
we are on a very important topic ndebe mum emphasize kan wolonko is it a force for an artist to travel with a whole team or akake nyaadi le no let's look into the artisan katama nyame let's look into that
ngap da même fo e nyanda men understand bi nte mantara any excuse takan promoter bulu membeta la banda ka fo mole ko no yalo ni artisan ni la timol be na tumandon te bola warante artisan men ka fo ko no yalon maybe mami da fanga mu waru galoti pour ni na timoita bro yenying setopol membeji to Senegal quand même for équipe long moko de yobu artist mu entity lati that is telling you ko adamate taralno ala business o kono artist o ka music o leke music business o manager leke oke You understand? Prince Masirinja manager. So ni atara komi olontonya de no mina kele. Bi yenyin contract call jibe Prince. Modol jangati so dolla tamo ite katara jelo don ibe timo kono fam. Ya moy ko na atiso be tama kan ni lunkari. You understand? Emang kufon kala mutaji. But bi ni atara tonya atiso mu entity ay manager le soto ay DJ le soto ay bookings manager le international manager le soto. Ya ay makeup artist le soto. Woto wonyanta consider lale nakata mbe futala o topic otole ngaje Jizzle la performance ninketa nyame ani DJ la isu futala
Jizzle la performance mo skip sign Prince mo Prince bula sign a DJs because ntebe mo nyini kaka ngolonko artist la contract call countryman akake nyaadile
ila international contract
is very important because jamlibe artist blame nako abe tamaka na killing ama anin ala DJ mantara tamakan contragol ka kenyadi le maybe you have idea on that Prince it is a more highlight no jele demanding
so I think all that I'll come for all atandi Gambian music at a level of mental okay in terms of structures in terms of exposure okay in terms of networks okay in terms of whatsoever we need putting the laughter na musical aita dame aita raji okay because once first thing question on your musical okay take Summer Jam out of it Juwala ka Gambian artist all bondi janki samba
okay that's the number one question
yeah take Summer Jam out of it all of it Gambian Association in Norway Gambian Association in UK, Gambian Association in Bremen, something like that. Akaka already. Okay? So, and most of the time, Akaka Association already many alongo, okay, probably established strategy, okay, but they want to see how to raise funds for some other activities as well. And probably they believe, okay, in trying to raise funds, Nena Lura, Abondina, Gambia, na Nadi. Okay, our Gambian community will come, okay, and attend our shows. Probably they will be able to pay 10 euros, 15 euros, you know, to come and be. So 10, 15 euros could be an opportunity for us to raise some funds for our association. Okay, so in that situation, for example, if Lura wants to come up with a team of 5, okay, now those Gambians, Menbe Lura Samakanje, what they will think of is, okay, if we cater for Lura and all 5 people over in terms of visa fees, hotel accommodations, also return tickets to the Gambia, okay, would it be necessary, in fact, to do that fundraiser? So near balance.
Are you listening?
Yeah,
I'm very
near balance.
Yeah.
You would say, you know what? It's not necessary. Okay?
Mashallah.
Important part. But like, we're talking about standard, bro. We're talking about music. You know what I mean? For sometimes it's a selfish. We build standard for Gambian music.
Mashallah.
Right? Me, I always say this. I'm not hungry to travel. I'm content what I have. Actually, you know, days is back, so one approached me about this. Like, we see what you are doing, you know, so no more of a kid travel. I cannot travel alone. Then the DJ can say no like before putting at our shoulder. You know what I mean? You don't expect me to travel alone. If you feel like you cannot, like it kudu jolano concerned about inter trip. I don't understand one thing. That is ning artificial kafoko. Those people taking you in foreign, they're gonna phone you and 2 people. Almofla. Bro, it doesn't make sense you to go.
But ning ibe nyin la moy kaneno. Prince la moy.
Prince la moy la kadami. This is music. Example, iba tamakan. As an artist, you might expect anything can happen. Ultimately, we have to be fair enough. Yalom ninko standard set. Artist manager but Sony I can sometimes other way the artist will bull. Do you know, like, I can say this free? Another mantra Tonya, I want someone 60% of Gambian artists they can decide for me. True. musically, which is wrong.
Amutonya.
You understand me? It's understandable maybe for an artist or Katama for the first time I don't mind that. But to me, bro, nika like example like Nigerian for content, milking content creator, bro. Nika na njo fedo malka.
They come with a team.
Bro, they charge us. You can charge $1. If that doesn't work for the organizers out there, let them go. Like, imagine, sorry to say this, if Hussein Dada should be a great example. ST, Jizzle, namely. Ni wal katama do mal kata. Ni nada dinungo noma. Do you think Boba Fula kon nemo bita?
Yeah, countryman, debate on me.
Yeah.
Countryman, do you know how big our artists are in those locations that they have been like called and brought to? Because abe point of view I'm not here to like to support the artists or their DJs or stuff like that, their team. But then let us look at the how big is our industry out there, Prince. DJs. The moro bula fly.
So that's why I want to come in there.
No, that part Prince.
Yeah.
Prince
is very important.
That's why countryman I want to come in there.
No, but
so
you know when it's business all right? Business all Example, it's a countryman sambala birkama ba na man crowd already. Bro, we're talking about music ultimate. Nde I will say this in this podcast. Nena don't matter tamala kata tubabudu.
Okay.
If you're gonna pay me and my team, 1 person or 2 person, I'm content here.
So let's take it this way, yeah. Now, for example, let's say the Gambian community in Bremen wants countryman to play in Bremen. The Gambian community, and the venue for countryman you play dame is not a concert center, for example. Okay. It takes 3, 4, maximum 500 people. Okay, and because countryman la crowd, no Jamaican is coming to listen to countryman, no Nigerian is coming to listen to countryman, no German is coming to listen to countryman. Molmen baby na countryman la so de be Gambian all. And if aning Gambian all la tubab musol. Okay, so if the capacity of the venue is 500 and we don't even have 400 Gambians within that community. Okay, so now countryman go, okay, for example, I'm playing for 3,000 euros, for example. I'm giving an example. Okay, 3,000 euros, but I'm coming with 5 people. You need to provide a return ticket for all of them. So after all, the calculation is 6,000 euros, for example, or up to 7,000 euros. So you do that show. You know, if you charge ticket for countryman or so, handing out of 500 people will be another. The maximum you're going to get is going to be 4,000 euros, for example. Would you go in for that show?
That's what I'm saying.
Business-wise, you are not going in for that show. So that's why I said, I'm glad that you mentioned standard.
Yeah, bro.
Standard is very important, but you know why? We know why we cannot. Standard. I don't talk about standards because standard is voluntary. Where there is standard, there is no regulation. Okay, standard is voluntary, but regulations are enforceable. So this is the problem we have. In Gambia, we talk about standards too much. We don't talk about regulations. Because if we talk about regulations more, it means our industry will be well structured, okay, in a way that there will be policies and programs that guide the development of the sector, and then everybody in the sector is going to move along. They're going to get what they deserve, and their development will be it will be rapid, and it should be the right development approach. Okay, anybody may affinded outside Gambia, the world will know that this person comes through a system it has nurtured perfection in a certain way. Okay, but the last thing about that is also the reason probably those people might not make money from that show. Okay, 4,000 euros would not make. But if countryman goes alone there, for example, as an artist, there's a Gambian DJ there who is playing there. You make a compromise. You pay the performance fee. That Gambian DJ plays with the artist there, for example. It might not be the best of arrangements, but that also gives the artist an opportunity to be introduced to a new crowd. Okay? Probably a new deal could come out of that deal as well. Okay? Yes. So if only people outside the Gambian industry started booking Gambian artists, that is when we will see the real business. But if we continue this Norway Gambia, Bremen Gambia, something shows, Nothing will happen for us.
That's what I'm saying. We have D jobs and ultimately, you know why I mentioned standard? Nde, you enjoy $1. I travel with 3 people. It's better than enjoy $3,000. I travel alone.
That is on you. That is on your
Bro,
side.
I have to be fair to the
I just
people I'm
wanna,
working.
I wanna chip in D-Jobs. Mole Musa Bula. Sorry, I have a point of view for. Then they're gonna chip in because I'm with Prince.
And I understand what
I'm with Prince.
Yeah, the thing is mo na own perspective and our own belief them. Mo la mirror wani la jiro nga clean. Because most of this contract come in here. Nim pro model kan adi samba. Ikalaf ka adi samba solo. Because of based on a contract agreement, a budget like honey ko no because most na understand like as jama bidi e ka prefer like any la digata or any other partner but based on the contract mention aki over affect so much so ne it for dol bidi ka to down 1 times 2 times 3 times but sabanjang or 4 times e kala fala because mo nekere aki delay bakere because aki block la pour katam when mimbo nyama na tar faran Gambian music left ala fana eta bro lego faran fon samba because e ka Gambia jël banta ba Gambia big promoter jama ba Gambia mi anko kay foreign arisol sama mi anko ka 10 people mi anko abo arisol la banu e ki Gambian ko e kay samba much more than
lafta chip la woldo ite di amana lafta ka chip woleto jelo
you understand so the thing is they I feel like the natural lafta na industry grow is high time for ka sacrifice do faranta alis arizo for because me ake this stop ila performance aka reflect jele yeta killing yeta in the game yan ko ma long alna man train alna man nyolong fa probably ale type ay back bo ila performance demand fa ka tinyare algo go is not good for your career because it as far as im arizo they find the banda pour que if find the ka bigay fond dama represent e ka Gambia no be represent so imo ambassador you understand so ni fintir at least même media intel fane yata banda ya kuki we abay intel fana sati ato ita banda but e ka jele adesama bi ko mul over barande so ndela mirolo sometimes also complaints was not free language country man language mimbo ko ti wolon ko sometimes fana ba flexible because Gambian afoloman dia wana music mo to state we abay at least mbafal lako so be 10 people be 20 people based on it can so mina and you offer me land your table because so to le be lego le nka mimira ni mbe kira ka kilindi so until me roll for now
chip in to come on to ST's taking the whole team like 7 people there I've learned a little bit about that tour that trip I'm gonna chip in maybe like I don't want to mention a lot but then I will chip in because through ST's interview ako sama jam ya telebook bri ya book like normally even Gambian artists always we don't know how is it like but then we need to look into how our music industry is structured and how big our music industry is outside before we then be request bal kela come like taking of 3 or 5 or even many people then through my ST's interview conversation ngalan le ko ST galia te drone contract nung ani ngala DJ then ST was willing to take the whole team that is the 7 people like Aymul Sambanyola atele ko wole ko invitation nyin kono al nil tol safeji they I'm gonna sponsor their air tickets and their reservation and wasifa ST from leta yo chelenta pour ka wol samba so we are gonna say a bravo to ST because maybe ST aside Molsa fonale ST no le sign because at least ST man no money la rek ST million no let me just finish we are
so left me for yalla manata ST okay ST is very smart business wise hanata ST a prefer hanata amon kodo soroje but I ta fon wafuje I can busy and after the performance mo be na to yalla ji ko mo sacrifice there
Fringe deliberations menke Tonya is very nice regarding munan na fang nyung kole al baby J but ya de la sacrifice leo problem or mitigate if you look at my if you watch the baddest domain that I did regarding the trip iba realize ko ngadi ngo fojele ko maybe ñu la invitation ST le ñul reflect ndije because nga moyle see solutions gamsos by pa Abdou Si nafrel long mba farantentu lamba jela atelen tip inta kaje ko mbatu nga ST nga bodin do nga wata nga responsibility do ta. So that is telling you ko sacrifice be nyim problem o solve lale nga même fote ST said it here ko ni atara kodolo toni nung ay men keteng attaque because adam mali bitaji ay play back ko simple ay muruna but ay ajele ko nyanta fenne billa pour ngata ko min country man ka da même fo ko min bi nin ko nga industry ni nga kodol mitigate nga bill ST men ke wala nyanta kala because artist o mu entity lati artist o mu bano lati ndung ite aja jana ndola problem o be industry kono men warata be di mol kamen wala woni ko Gambian artist ol man bano in my life no yalla ko fa janne so somebody building his team non so do ngana friend somebody building his team from here sacrifice men bi jenka jele fako ate ajele ko nyulente leta saying part of that responsibility ndebe wala taal wala timo dabla ji fo wonde so ngajele fako ni mo wol fanam be o sacrifice
this is the question I want to ask. Who is ST? Who is ST?
A major Gambian thespian.
No, we can say the best contemporary artist.
Yeah, sure.
We have right now.
Very, very true.
The most, let me say, the strongest contemporary artist we have right
financially
now.
too.
In terms of reputation and probably in terms of finance also. Okay, true. So this is it.
True.
Jumala be jaliba kuyade bugle yafa ite nila kora dama mberal December. Have you ever heard of it?
No.
Booking Jaliba Kuyade anala ku.
I bano so Jaliba bano.
The structure of Jaliba Kuyade's music
that's true.
Means you cannot take Jaliba and his kora alone to go and play somewhere.
That's true.
You must take him with the band.
True.
That is the structure of his music.
True.
Okay. If Tata Dinding is playing outside, you cannot book Tata Dinding. May God
may his soul rest. Alma kaparni nema kela.
Because he moves with a band. Each and every component instrumentalist plays a component in the band, and if one component is missing, that means band on your complete. Okay, so they cannot stable without the band. Okay,
like ndefana mbeje ba manila demanding like STM munke come like it's a good move for him and for Gambian music. It's a really good move.
Sure.
Then coming back to the statement and the initiative of taking your band along and your team along, saying let's look into Gambian music outside the Gambia. Like
that is what I
Gambian music outside the Gambia over important like
no the reason the problem here found is charity begins at home.
Okay,
we are trying to put the cart before the horse. Before we talk about Gambian artists traveling with an entourage from the Gambia to Europe, let's talk about how do we ensure that we have a proper structure on the ground?
Mashallah.
Okay, that will help the artists. How could we have better policies? Okay, how could we have better programs? Okay, how could we in fact have a strong music union that becomes a trade union that fights for the welfare of the artists? That is what we need first. Okay, for example, I had somebody on TikTok say he never knew that Gambian artists could not collect royalties in the Gambia. If you're doing music in the Gambia, okay, yes,
sure.
And then your music could be played on radio without payment. Your music could be played at people's birthdays without payment. It could be played inside cars without payment. It could be played on TV without payment. It could be played on clubs. The clubs make a lot of money and you, the artist, get zero. The only avenue you have is to organize an annual event to make money for yourself. If you live in that situation,
Mr. Jobs,
okay,
that is
how do we fix that? Okay, no, but this is how do we fix the mess that we have on the ground first before talking about outside? Because if you go outside, out there, we are nothing. Okay, our DJs could be something. Our DJs could be something out there. Okay, Pisces could be there, something out there. Other DJs could be something out there in Europe. But who are our artists better other than the traditional artists like Jaliba, like Sona, like Tata Dinding, who offers variety, authenticity, and diversity to their audience outside? Who are our contemporary artists outside? They are nothing. They play for Gambian communities.
Yeah.
Okay. So unless we fix our problem here, we cannot solve it there.
Yeah, Prince, good vibe.
Yeah.
Very nice deliberation. Ngala na ko nying yem mateng.
Yes.
You know, functional and structural aspects is very important.
Yes.
But mbanati
Yes.
as a part of the talking points, mbemel discourse subsequently, isaje nganyori nyata rura. Ha nkana disanga nyori nyato. Pointol membi ngol kata.
No. You know what the problem I have? Yalong always in Kenya for Do you think Nintaman sacrifice to be in Q Radio? There will be any freestyle session?
No.
Bro, I have a problem with Prince Adam for that is another part of this course. If you see people still rate ST, I sacrifice the time.
That's the point.
And
That's
sacrifice
That's the
is
point.
pushing him and giving him more fans.
Thank you.
You know the musical debate.
Yes. Yeah.
Musical debate, like we need to make sure not for what is right.
Yeah.
And we also need to do things.
And I mean, get in Dolphin and Saki and all that.
Artist manager can stop later. Artist will perform in Europe 400 crowd.
Why?
Yeah, because okay. You need to listen.
You love Gambian music. Tell Bele Gambian music. Tell Bele after Gambian music. But near Tonya Fanang J. Near Tonya Fanang Gambian music bin Yadile Europe. Gambian music has no big crowd in Europe. Mole Tonya Fonyo bro.
Lula.
Ultimate.
Gambian only very.
Do you want to tell all those artists? Gambian artists are they having only 10 people?
No, but more magic online, bro. So don't ka solve D-Jobs. Hey, D-Jobs, domoro. Mol na jan diamola.
No, but
all the programs that the Gambian artists are hosting.
Wow.
D-Jobs, let's be serious. All the programs that Gambian artists are hosting in Europe, they'll be kajele.
Yeah.
But I have a problem. There's no show that Jizzle, ST and Hussein did in their European tour, it get flop. Then they are deceiving us. If the crowd they are posting, not
about the crowd, but the venue. Let's talk about the venue first.
No, bro.
And the expenditure and the logistics to get that program.
Ultimate.
No, I can't go point level. I remember.
No, I understand. Most.
No,
countryman, because
let me help you, countryman.
Let's flow.
Come, he can deceive.
You know what is going to be the problem?
Let me help you.
This guy is an artist manager. I want Ultimate to understand where I'm trying to say here. All right? It's about artist or manage can. All right? Musa was managing an artist. Ultimate mu producer tonight artist or dadal. He a former artist. I sacrifice later. No, but I'm no problem.
Alhamdulillah, Gambia. Now we are getting paid. Our artists are filling up venues. But we are talking about taking our artists from Gambia to Europe.
That's what I'm saying.
It's a beginner.
Even me, I
disagree.
Nkana Gambian artist from the Milan go big artist like a foreign artist will find a cake guest.
No, that is not a good idea.
No, I'm just giving an example. You know what? If we don't build standard, build the music industry, and artists on Nikatama, they will not respect them. Bro, ultimate. Musical. It's a sacrifice, bro.
Jedeng tenge support jele tonya. Adek.
Nan lo promoter mi kan artist ol samba. Ki samba le de crowd wa member Gambia je.
Ha, mlaftale yo seneyandi.
Crowd
ha, wo je seneyandi.
Not the crowd.
Yes.
Mo ka artist ol samba le through a playlist banami.
Yeah.
Bro, we're talking about euro.
True.
We're not talking about dollars. You understand? If they put a contract to you, we are paying you $3,000 for euro sometimes, for example. But mbejo len 3,000 euro la. Ila ticket on nika na itela ba jola, but nika murun tela ba jola, for example. But ini motita. Nga example dila.
Wadek.
Mbe kon nintalo. Me countryman. Mba fole le ko. Bro, I'm traveling with my DJ or I'm traveling with my manager.
True.
Nita nila manager travel da. Even ima $1 solo. Ni sula da country D-Jobs la. Wala rula. Aba fola ko nte do mabu katano. Nta na camera malo klano koma. Ni ma sacrifice nyoy. if Prince don't sacrifice to be in 8 years at Capital FM, for example, do you think they're about sacrifice that and can pass or everything to be in the radio to come and uplift?
Yes.
I don't blame the artists. I blame the manager because ning artist manager konte ko na artist on promoted the amdani Europe without among contract from Kalamuda. You need to be sad. Automatically you betray the whole team. Because no contract was sent under the artist manager you call the artist DJ Conte mabla contract was sent mona ko unsula de telesanya mona ni unsula de telesanya ka fanya ko na manager call when it's an European tour they want to communicate directly.
Thank you,
bro.
Thank you very much.
The honesty here is we're gonna be fair to the artists. I swear to Holy Cross, there's no artist member do hotel na doma. Whenever you travel alone, you always have disappointment.
True. Very true. Very
musical, kind of musically.
Very true.
You take me as a guest DJ. I don't go, bro. I go with 5-8 people. Ndeko $10 so minister nika do mama gente do mal taromude. Do a lifeless sacrifice to be with me in a venue.
Can I help?
But I have no problem.
True.
The artist man is sitting here, and his artist travel without the DJ. One. I'm waiting the second time for new send the time in European tour. Prince Babulela, I don't mind without a DJ.
So that's what I want to know. Let me help countryman in all this.
Go. They don't let the other talking.
What for like a findi jang buka pare ka wodol men moy.
Mole nyola moy please. Mole nyola moy DJ.
Yeah.
We are on a serious topic.
What for like a for? Huh? Buka pare ke moy. First word standard. Go standard is voluntary. What job these jobs take to be standard is not what Musa believe is standard. What Lura believe is standard is not what Frings believe. Everybody have your own standard based on the terms of operation.
I disagree.
No, women.
I disagree.
No, standard is voluntary, bro.
I disagree.
Standard is voluntary. No, but come on for it. Regulation is enforceable. Okay? So standard to ye. Second, sacrifice to ye. Don't talk about sacrifice.
Why?
Because we'll be man. So you see that sacrifice that you're sacrificing to play on Q radio. Okay? So you're sacrificing at the same time breaking the law.
Which law?
So if there is regulation, okay, you will not do that sacrifice. You know what you're going to do? You're going to do a paid job. Because you know why? The content you are playing on radio does not belong to you. For example. Okay? Somebody owns that content.
In which way?
No, because you play music there. You play the songs of artists.
Between the radio and artists.
No, so who employs you? Who is playing it on radio? The DJ. So you know what we know one cut them for? The reason I said let's stop talking about sacrifice and talk about the real thing is in the real setup where there are regulations, because the radio has a license. Okay? Through the Ministry of Interior. The Copyright Bureau, okay, should be functional enough. The radio, it's a countryman. Before you play on radio, your playlist should be certified. It's a playlist to Nyantaka Senne. We know today you are playing Hussein's this song, you are playing Jizzle this, you are playing Estes this, so that they could be paid for their royalties.
Prince pay about them.
No. What I'm trying to know, I'm not saying. No, what I'm trying to say is what I'm trying to say here is
it's very important that Prince Falaye I call base and the reasons why muni attend call be even article from Galbe Silo Bulakam.
Yes, because this is what I'm saying. Let me tell you,
Prince is complaining.
No, I'm not talking. Okay, now
to me, it has nothing to do with the artisan, but travel can mean.
No, you know where the connection comes. I just want to come to the connection. You know where the connection comes. Okay, if countryman is saying that he is sacrificing to play Gambian music on radio, that is why the freestyle section comes. I am saying, countryman is not sacrificing. Okay,
Why?
That sacrifice is not what Gambian music need. You know what Gambian music need? It needs proper regulation where countryman will play Gambian music on radio, and the musicians will be paid for countryman playing their songs. So now every artist would want countryman to play your song. You know what happens now? Countryman will make money now because there will be pluggers. Maybe Ruler is a plugger. I want my song to be played more on radio.
Yeah,
I give the Ruler, the plugger, my song with a budget. Lura, the plugger, now goes to you, the DJ. He pays you enough money so that you can play my song enough so that I can get more royalties. So the money flows.
When there's a copyright.
So what I'm saying.
We're talking about artists of my own DJ.
No, in the absence of copyright, how do you make money as for your music?
No, for now,
the reason is the
side of lafta kam bambani wolon ko ndella Gambian music la structure Europe abenyamen tel ya try Gambian mulbe Europe, the DJs, especially the promoters.
Yes,
let's start supporting our talents there. Let's start promoting Gambian music in the clubs. Like I will take an example on Davido. Biranata on Big Champs interview. Ako Nigerian music was not big in the US. Nigerian music big tanyari le US wolon club walcon. Nigerian big man ol koditiol. Wala ka kodo bondi ka DJ pump.
Very
DJ Joe.
I heard Davido said
Nigerian music play. Program kata dawoda. A big event like a festival kata dawoda. Nigerian ole la kodo bondi Nigerian artist samana he play. They take Nigerians on tour.
Yes.
Ghanaian smoke will buy for Nigerian music smoke will.
Exactly.
Nigerian music. America kono sign Nigerian music is everywhere. Likewise Gambia. Molkana jutu promotal be munke kante. Talking about Gambian music 10 years back, countryman. Ndel fong la artist sol koto kel fong la ka mol jamfano. Ikaje le promoter Gambian artist o ta ya la ko be topoto ay visas bonde ay kodo bonde ay promotion o kay ayeta so killing na yo perform Gambian artist o nyinka boril. You understand? Let's thank God now our promoters, our own Gambian people are taking Gambians from the Gambia. Galbe travel nikan. So mole ala dani ko ni Sonia for artist of fana. Ni la banol setama.
So because mune bije Gambian music mon formula soro, among program soro, among structure soro. Artist all. I'm there with you. No agree. Also
agree with Prince.
No, but there is Gambian music.
Analysis member regarding the legislative aspect of the music business very nice.
Yes.
Bari on divergent aspects.
Academy mbura buka jela.
Wala nang kuaba kamo very little more than bagon. Sacrifice.
In 1 minute. Let me close what I'm saying. In 1 minute.
Yeah, please.
Gambian music bedane. Ndol coming for sacrifice obuga music samba. We have to have the right structures in place, have the right policies, and have the right programs for the growth of our industry. So that Nkanyi big executive involvement for Kodol men bulu, they would be able to invest in Gambian music. Because near the Gambian music mantra among futa nung to lafta futa dame Kodola TJ. But when we see labels like Jollof Arts, for example, coming to invest in Gambian music, prestige naraje. Okay, when we see people like DJs, for example, take it upon themselves playing Gambian music in their events, then people start getting attention.
Countryman.
Okay, way before Countryman, we had DJ Moose, we had Pisces and others playing. Okay, so that way Gambian music needs somebody else. Okay, but also what we were backward in a little sense also was ala jube Gambia bonku jumaldi dunia kono. Ndola passport, Gambian passport, ala kumaya dola. Ni Gambian passport la kumaya jube. Okay, Gambia la passport man kumaya is one of the least important passports in the world. Sa itemu Gambian artist the Gambian passport la bebul. Eko ito inyanta tala tola. Ni la passport submit British embassy. The first thing they think is nying nata da fa murana. How many Gambian artists yejel reject Yaram festival before estining attack la tani? You can reject ground Jumala account because they be known that passport is very weak. You cannot even have a 2 weeks creative visa before ST Walla or Tamo. Because Munakeda, Nakoto Kelman from follow men travel on in music.
The passport la issue mbe disagree la demanding as a Keno is also one of the reasons why I reject. But in long fundamentally, they look at the the possession of the artist, right? The financial status of the artist, whether he or she is an established artist. And then for them to get that or to know that, it has to be, with your productions, with your assets, and so many other things. So submission to la to are you structured to an extent warrant any model sitano major component.
But you are not talking about the artist. You are talking about the artist traveling with a team.
That's what I'm saying.
So who are those team members?
They are part of friends. You understand la?
Yes.
Yadele nyimbe nite artist way fan structure in a certain way puri ni be ta puri visa soto abe easy lale walanda in doing that also there comes a functional manager to help you be structured. If you are structured il after la je nyameng abe sot la je wala nyama so wala nambe nyimbe fo kanko artist wala nyanta dimension men jela bi wala nyindiko the team driven reality nga bano le soto an ala kulli halin ndete tamanola nga bano to koma. This is what ST did. I ban only established katani to babola. Look, ndani na instrumentalist wala katambe perform kan janne on live band nga nyingi class or invitation to abijete.
But how many years does it take ST to do that?
That's what I'm saying. Kana o years
Bro, can't it start at zero, bro?
No, so you
it starts at zero. It doesn't start at one.
Yeah, but then come in for please.
Let's do this. Let's do this.
The thing is,
let's do this.
No, let me
allow me. No.
Let me subside.
No, Jobs, allow me.
Please,
let me before you go.
Let me subside. Please allow me. Please. Please. Let me.
This podcast will be nice. Allow me, please.
Okay.
Please. It will be nice.
All right, Nana.
How many years? How many years does it take ST? One of my favorite Gambian artists. Yes. How many years does it take him to travel with a delegation of 7? And on which platform did he move with that delegation to? Who is booking him? Is it a Gambian community in Germany? Is it a Gambian committee in Germany? Or is an international? Bro, yes.
No. If you don't do your
Yes.
Ku jomal la tamata je esti daman esti dam nara daman
Yes.
Abadullah from Bole, but more involved I support how successful that.
That's it.
You understand? Where Estefana, no matter what, Yaya Mina now big here, or from Brown, bro. I don't Estefana stage. No, understand.
After how many years?
Amata 1 years, the 2 years, 3 years la.
Yeah.
Probably.
After how many years? ST
Call for it,
best
but-
we have.
No, that is true.
He's leading by example.
Yeah, that's what I'm
How
saying.
is he leading by example? He is maturing every year,
Yeah.
and he is understanding the business as he grows.
Now.
He has grown to an extent now, after more than a decade in Gambian music.
Thank you very
that
much.
I need
Let
to
me come
travel
in
with
there.
the team.
Let me come in
on
there.
which
Ruler.
platform?
Saiben
On the
Solale,
Summer
friends.
Jam platform.
Yeah.
What is Summer Jam? It's an international event.
That's what
Who
we are
is booking
saying.
you? International event organizers, not Gambian Kafo in Birmingham.
But I mean, no. Hanata Gambian Kafole are invite. Ila moenga diabo. Prince. Ila so no. Minor be. Country man non so mbeta bila jana. Mbatu ngana. Nkadame mfo. Yalong, we are faced with crisis. What is the crisis? Artists traveling alone without being structured. Now, it took ST 10 years, right, or more, to build this team, to restructure himself, to establish himself. Fire ke Kenya la meng, I mol be sewo ngafo, right? Sainkana nyina ko ST da mamanke artist oti industry ko me sanji tanke industry kono de jambela flalale la moy de. So ST to emulate him, should it take this other artist eternity to do that?
No.
Because nga artist o jelmen bokate ani sanji tanim fenki janne itamata sinya woro wala o sinya tang idama fo manki jak. So should it take somebody the rest of your life to emulate ST and also to have what we call the whatever spirit because team driven reality, to be passionate about your team? No. Mbemem fo kanya wala nyindiko ate I fenne pioneer. I tend la set meng ning artist dol be nyanta tar la jela ye the same thing mbe wala fokan pour mu na industry grow because member to nyata wala nyito ko bi pour ye structured as an artist, right? It comes along with ateni menkete going with a team. Wara na ko janko ni atara is about money. Adam male bita aina. So nka memfo. Ate yo min consideration men so na yo jeri nya men so. Other artists also should emulate yo jeri nya so ko. Amanyan na kela ko min be ko do male jibeka. Nimbitan ni na DJ setano. How do we do this? Ni atara wol beta dam mala ketanola ila accommodation ila air ticket you can harness it. I said this on the baddest domain. How would you harness it? Lamboy jana alina mol reflect ni invitation o kamba invitation o ina ngata nga business sol konkon hello sol freza ndol de nga invitation o so nga visa so
Prince, now I can agree.
You understand what I'm saying?
Now they are talking.
Nzo nga ra
And which ST did?
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Process ST youth.
So nka jele for go
Now this is an eye opener to them. Now this can be an eye opener to them. Now like we can
Thank you.
say that can be an eye opener to them.
Yes.
They'll move
And
on.
you know what I've expected?
Yes, and the move
one thing, yes, me lafta nga ñu conclude nga move nya. Ya moy. You know, ela sise wutota ko kono. Membe je wala ñu de ko. French elaborations membe ke alo nga fa jana. I love it. But I also expected him to have sounded in a certain way. Wala munti coming kadam for nyinde tonya men for wala. They should emulate Estin wato sitangam fan structure. In a manner, I have a structure nyame. Nini business all nata B coming STA C solutions involved nyame. Ya ma ko fanna dola. For he was able to mitigate coming you'll be the same thing ning artist on sake no e wonyamane. Ngata nga business all konkon prier ma ko ila timo mo li reflect invitation no kan do ela accommodation ke wala ticket ngata.
Je ngada men fo wala mko.
So nga nyori nyato ngo topic dota.
Ngada men fo wala mko. In 20 seconds ngada men fo wala mko.
Itala 20 seconds ke 20 minutes.
Laftaka Gambian musico deda through artist la tamola. Je jam fatale. Bro, counting cut that is zero le. I remember Duma, remember Tinyari. I know deda. Gambian artist so ni more bola Gambia na naeta. Because monakada, in that situation, you have a technical rider. Ila technical rider. For yamara bona boy ka first class flight menke atala plane atante. Ala technical rider ka wala send. So based on member technical rider that is what you provide. So
we give them rider. Technically, can this should not be
next topic. Prince. Gambian artists, even there is a copyright they get in millions. Only few will have this in mind. Putting in a mole time. You're doing a great work. When you come in and ask who's the manager, you do some changes. Everybody was talking about.
No, okay, now.
No.
Let me clarify. I just want to clarify. No.
I will tell you this story. Conclude. In 2015, when I was managing ST, Brikama Association in Seattle, invite through performance. But the only thing that they could do, if I could remember very well, was just the artists. Atedama. Estila older brother, Kari Umar, my friend, told them ko Ali D Jobs ke invitation on Yimbara, and then I will handle that cost. Ntela fama be wala atela quota. But I try invitation on Koron Ibeta visa to US. Wakata. So ngajana for still to harness it and still to mitigate it.
Musically, that is wrong, bro.
Yeah, but then saying
musically is wrong. You know what? No, just listen. Because you are putting a lot of wrongs together.
No. Listen. A lot of wrongs. If the promoters can take only the artists, right?
Just listen.
Yeah, because most of the cases here for Janko, promoters say artists or the Mala Sabano because Gambian they form a minority in the diaspora. So no Prince Bema
Yes.
In the event is artists or the Mala Sabano. It's a contimani at look. Team include the manager, include the DJ, include the other team members. Ntolbe wala responsibility talal.
Why
that is
would
exactly
that happen?
Yeah, because somebody wants to build something.
Why would that happen? If we have the right thing, why would you say
what right thing are you
talking about? Okay,
Friends, there is no situation. There is the right thing for a countryman. From now to the next 10 years, there is no situation. Back home, members have a promoter be like ideology for regarding taking this artist to their diaspora. Mel Bekana, wallahi, come in for what you do. Ika artist all the male request. STA them so much ya tele buhaya, bro. I have so sacrifice ni membi jenga jele for rura.
Uncle D. Prince.
Yeah.
When I think I go sometimes Gambia music need a sacrifice la pour nga standard bi la ka fanyal ko standard mu individual no bro Prince mu artist manager and but he's not here for that artist so many can travel without other DJ to come bro
in a normal proper way.
Yes.
I'm not talking about the artist who travel with the manager.
Yes.
The artist who travel with the videographer. The artist who travel with the because Abuka da bano.
Correct.
You understand? Nina D jobs normal. I reject. In a written Musa normal. Ya reject. In an ultimate normal. Ya reject. In a written Ngari. In a prison. Ya reject. Then the music will have a structure.
Thank you.
Then Nyimbe wale for
No, that's what I'm saying.
The whole idea of Prince was started from there. Let's move on.
Let's build it from the ground and move.
Okay,
so let's move on.
That was the first conversation.
Yeah, we cannot build it from the top. Let's build it from down and go.
I cool full le kafunyoma. Yala love time understand.
Yes.
Yeah.
Atebe functional aspects le foka in management locally. Wala na dunta copyright kono. I don't have legislative issues kono, and I said I am very very happy I owe elaborations ke but in kada men for wala nyidiko ndol we are talking about artists all out trip
I am saying before we talk about artists traveling outside, we have a mess here. Let's fix the mess. If the mess is correct, we can our artists can travel.
That's your opinion.
Artists will funka run to be in like music union or Congress court. Gambian artists is that
is a topic of another day, boy, bro. Let's move on. Let's move on.
Prince is trying to build Duma. Bro, we are trying to build this artist artist Karimaso. This bro, those are another topic.
Building it from the bottom means you are not even producing proper songs. Let's do that first, bro. Before we go, bro. Bro, let's do the right thing on the ground first before we think about going outside,
good
bro.
songs.
We are not even producing good songs, bro.
Let's go.
Okay.
I'm happy to bring this podcast.
Good point. It's your opinion.
Let's move on. Right now, let's set lights on Gambian musicians that are on European tours, and let's congratulate them. We have artists named like Nancho, we have Jizzle, we have Mols, we have ST, who is back and he's returning back.
Congrats to all of them.
Oslo, like on the 1st of August. Now we want to say congratulations to them. Mol de aladani ko ay kafu. Every summer, dozens of artists muni alon ko be travel la. Comme mo ba foka nyame rek.
De pare ngam fanzung concerto so Germany or elsewhere where ST na dokul kafo beta nyola inshallah.
So congratulations to all of them. Like we want also artists muni alon ko albe mol jube kan if you have any gigs or any show dates, you can send on the show dates. We can update the show dates here. Also, we want to set light on the most trending artists online right now, upcoming artists online. Alba Fala Jomaldi. Let's pick the most trending upcoming artists online right now.
May I give you the VRC?
Okay.
No, I wouldn't know, but then it's good that countryman.
Also, me also,
honestly.
VRC.
Last morning, I'm in
One of his songs is trending.
Wow. Malo.
The one with that,
nice.
With the fuller hook. The one with the fuller hook.
The fuller guy. Yeah, I saw until I asked.
Set light on that too.
Yeah. I asked Jumala Nyinti, I asked. I shared the video. Yeah. That young.
I see the video.
The young boys should definitely get our support.
It was good. He need help.
Sure.
Now we want to set light on Team Kitabu's European tour. Missing puzzle Fatoumata Jobate, Sadio Mane Lamuso. YC is not part of the journey, which is a very critical good discussion.
Sure.
Yeah. So D-Jobs,
that's right.
You brought it up. Let's give you the floor.
That is right. Thank you very much, Rura. I'm glad that this came up. And then we would also want to clarify that it is public opinion that would always engage us to come up with these issues for us to analyze. The public has seen the move of Team Kitabu even before this trip. The sacrifice Kitabu also, has taken in terms of building this team. You remember, in fact, their first trip, it wasn't Kitabu that went, it was Babu that went. I think, one of... Exactly, it was Babu that went before Kitabu himself could go. So, yes, the public has seen today how Team Kitabu is doing very well in the Gambia and outside the Gambia. And somebody had wished Fatmata Jobate Sadio Mane la Muso to be part of it, and then how we wish she was part of this
point of view.
Yeah, there much I don't have more knowledge about drama, but all I can say, Kitabu, big congratulations to Kitabu. As third legend, and Fatmata Jobate too, she's doing great. Musolom, and I mean, whatsoever I didn't know much, but one thing I know for sure, unity is important. Dialogue is important. Yalan, nalba sirin, I will alba do ko la falsa kuya. But like for sometimes see, ngalan di koma. Mo kana je ko, nteni countryman ka do ko kere, but na problem was opportunity na rekeba countryman kono sidla. It doesn't so well. No matter how much it's one Gambia, one people. Farmer Joba is talented. And I wish the new I tell
yes. Wadek Ndolbe.
In the life kono I atlat na back and start kiataro
Wadek
ala comedy style ning nataji and the struggle how I abama mutanyami.
That's right. Very well. Very well.
So like I feel that, but I wish and in the Kitabu next door, she could be part of it. No matter how much I found out do but it's the same thing.
That's
it's
right.
The same connection.
Yeah.
Chemistry man. So I think I don't know but I wish all of them good luck at anything they are doing because your comedy fan and Gambia nyame is going.
Sure.
Comedy is making more numbers even more than music.
Very true.
YouTube GB
Very
and all that
true.
stuff.
Anunje ngalon janing friends binadro nganing dulaning ngatenteng konti mane memfo wolom toñat walana alala demaro to bring bembalia nate dam imo flol tema alala demaro to aning aya sembo men dinna ana hakilo anketa mo foloti le même fintita ngete mo fo mamida o be moy kumpato jang biringa keta wanya fana ndanga men mira no wala nyinte ko abe murula nang team kitabule ay taraje taranyobulu ya tarado ko wala bari mannaje wanya anata ke kutumi anon ko ay dol be suni because bi ati jandi nyin dinne go dol fama mina team kitabu ate bi jele no atelom kitabu la dindim foloti e men tandintela ndema lon nunde namusole na attention droji akonye ko yenyil lon ne nyinde ka fo nyine Sadio Mane la muso kitabu la dinde on ba nyinyi abele mata comedy la aketa kuti me ko nga like so ngaje ko these are two people that are so much good together karanta men bije wala nyinde ko hakil tobe bake hakil tobe je ntol be la karola ntol membe do ko wala because bi mo fulol membe do ko le be diari wala kafo membe do ko la mol kanay ka do wolle tema pour tiñaro e wara ye team ye chemistry bale tiñatende aning Sadio tema because men ka ke bi ndening ita katara do ko la no to nyamo kelina do ibikana jambe ke wonjoti dabo kunanka manya bula friends
no don't take away jelani yeah problem
ya fa no wala mtonyata
but next time joba
membije ra ndeni tabetal la do ko wala le moyna ko hey ni podcast o fango be nyamen ra dukare amute fangoy ela ke ba ma bondiji isa keno ifayle te fanson ko kirkireti fay banta yebo wala ko kono yalla jaw wala ka keba ke dindima e katara ko kono le
ra
ini mo janda ka jamfa ye bondiji
juice ni wonjo mi
so wala koti
juice ni wonjo
no never mix it ngatre
is a nice one yeah Musa thank you very much
Musa ta jandi la ke kan
thank you very much I want Musa to because you know why the mbejala kan dem obe damento lafta nga boto okay to me mixing juice ni wonjo is better than talking about that aspect okay
team Kitabu ko nga sawar ka afo bakere because when it comes to Gambia ndaka ko be la follow parce que ila fimo bu kanda every episode ngaji be for beating you understand and for the past 8 years Kitabu Jamarul ku jamala bil industry kono ni yambe ko Gambian comedy industry ba tata ala ko wala sababu Kitabu la because kunon dulta non jani bi wasila adon ay talented jamala group ay nduke jamala group wiya ba bi alhamdulillah bi wol be to wala ala ta ko wala sababu boratel la ya jere ala European to neatari kitab a selfies telenu o timoning ama structure them properly bi abakala ñu local drama let dron kambo you understand aba dana jang Guinea Bissau le Casamance anajang so ate mirla beyond I excel ka fendi international you understand so which means vision la bala vision mi alanko hit ala miralo is far too long we are by la taka establish ala ta ko bi ala nata ko dial you understand ni ya jibe ala told you kitab la told you be ana la gamen addition la told fo ngaka ika krabi bala ka krat bondile you understand because nte ila kitab man tere je fine amanta ñu to la ñu na but ala do kele so yemin ka Finland ana yemin ka jang
Sweden
Sweden yemin because ila force one Sweden le de after tara Finland so namra Canada Belgium le so ka ila Sweden ta ka la mol kala fi bo yalla mol kala fi le ka gal ko bidil la moy because of mimbo jama e bajal mol ka stress to bakele you understand ada ñu tiem ka board bakele so at least yem mo so mi ko be entertain le be jele le be stress o mo fo mo jada kendale you understand comme team Kitabu ni la kila isuñi along alla industry fon data nya tano kairo adon kordo fana ko jama tinya e batar le dollar iba fole etel ba sonna ñena wadra mari ba sonna mena ate be mu ñala mena e def ngoto mu ñala wala but just because of a connection minje a future la jije so aba la fele ko kronto aba trail by all means it a bondi je aw ay pousser o ay problem criminal da montima para ale janja you understand so no man tara job sa yalla nakara based on reality ndeko wala because man prince ndapa kalaf mon mi ko close ta fa so long karo kana o fenna mi ko e fem bil nyara ta kana rek yes le boy yalla afrika dia jama bi ka fa diatale bore o dia bu ka fute ngano kono
yeah but the reality here is it is good to form artistic groups. Nindol men bebe siri njam feko we can come together to form a music group and call ourselves, let's say, Lura Empire. Okay? Everybody we an artist group, so Momo Nila role yemen play. We will go to an extent where we believe, okay, country might believe, okay, my objective of being an artist is no longer in line with the objective of the group. He can move on and pursue a solo career. That is normal. It's very, very normal. So if there's an artistic group, okay, and someone in that artistic group feels that he or she could follow or could pursue a solo career based on his or her objectives or interests, wassalam, it's very normal.
MashaAllah. Ale diamoning ale over senendele at dijobs ya mwele. So we are saying congratulations to team Kitabu. Molbe ala dani kam faram come next year like promoter animulialon ko they taking the artists and the comedians, let them look into so many
other comedians, definitely.
Like, even they can look into her and like even they can combine them.
Yes.
They move, they go to
we have the bright stars here, right? One people. We have Alaji Mohammed here. We have a lot of thespians.
I'm gonna say a big thanks to Kitabu himself. Because the reason why I'm saying a big thanks to Dijab.
Yes.
Let me when we are
former artist,
let me say a big thanks to Kitabu.
Yes.
Because he is a good role model and a good leader. Masterminded leader.
Very true.
Because the reason why mbemi foka wolon ko ati sol la problemo atena tale a chip inta atema move like that ka fo ko ntel kilin bita mbaten he can be like a stand because Kitabu ntenga alone ate is a stand up comedian.
Thank you.
He can go alone. The Kitabu ka full hollow aka bele jelen.
Thank you. Great comedian.
Kitabu is a stand-up comedian.
Very great
He's
one.
He's a storyteller too.
Very great
He's
one.
He's a very good storyteller. He alone can do it.
Honestly.
As I let me just go and just do my thing.
Yes.
With maybe one person, not another. But then No, this year.
Yes.
No, because skinny will better than
Solomon Sani.
Will better.
Yeah. So so he's a great
and
leader.
we have to big up to Master Lion.
Master Lion, yeah.
Master Lion too is a big guy.
Yeah, honestly.
One of the biggest promoter in Europe.
Yeah.
I take a Gambian Adisol, Gambian Adisol, yeah, he's a lion.
But he didn't get
Yeah.
Do you know why he become a chef? Do you know why he become a chef?
No.
It's because he likes food.
Mashallah.
Master Lion there, big up, bro. Respect.
Master buka do ko dila ko yake. Ay tu jo nyam. Wana na master lo ko barako bataraje.
Mashallah.
Yeah.
Malaf hana ma do taro.
Stale Mati, Master Lion.
Master when I was in Choice FM.
South to you, bro. Yeah.
Still nena ma minte.
Yes.
He's one of the coolest person in the man. Don't slow down the artist.
Master Lion. Abakola ko nakiba. Ata so milio kola.
Rula nga nyori nyato. Yeah.
Let's move on. The other point of view is like
No, to me.
You can say anything, but it's better than what you have said.
He just. I wish every man could forgive him. He's a superstar.
Mashallah. Jason, we are gonna go on to the next, which is the last topic we are gonna talk about. That is Jizzle's trip to UK and his lack of charisma with the DJ that was blocking him. Yeah. Why Jizzle didn't go with his DJ?
Good point,
The chemistry. Yeah, we're gonna play a public reaction from that video or from that Jizzle's performance. We had a public reaction and Gambians all over. Some of them been hurt and fans too been reacting about why Jizzle go along with his DJ. There is a public reaction I want us to listen together. Sunkuto nyimba fakane ko Gambian Adisol Manyan Nakamuru kata UK because they are not being loved by Gambians in UK and UKrians, which I'm going to elaborate on.
At this point, Gambian artists should not come to the UK and perform because when they come here, they don't get the love they deserve. No one stands up for them, show them love, give them that energy, none of that. But meanwhile, if they're in Gambia, they get all of that because the people there love them and understand them and vibe with them. But here, no one shows support. Everyone just sat down with their faces all screwed up, not showing love, not getting up. So, in my opinion, it's better off them not even coming here because it's embarrassing.
Artists on nana, especially in a gala setup. So need artists on nata because Jizel be perform can be few chance all more can. Obviously, we all watch the video. More be akili can, but not as in bini wali kana because maybe dolbas men sent to kawala ko wali long men artists what. Ndolbe wala baduka. Dol fango Jizel be a pass through can, but still ngamoele people were cheering up. Facts. And even in the Gambia, woka kele. Usually in nal foreign artists all nal ninga men all pass through more be kata dol kata stiri na mama obuka wana, isn't it? So that happens even in the Gambia. So I take a mem for thing. I feel coming for still on gimmickry. I feel she is also a gimmick that wants to be recognized. If she is not even part of those that have been insubordinate to those Gambian thespians. No, that's the fact because memo you can disagree, no problem. But the other thing fanang is still on bottom lean coming artists will perform model because ngadi dol fang be wulke bitake la hajo la probably sometimes ma for in the case of Jizzle many folk generally hanila appearance or event aka countle gala event long ite artist o appearance je nyaadi le yemu outfit le do ni attracting event fang ma nyoma fang still bottom lean kaso from the audience manam fonka dame falka understand ibetal dol betal jël fay be kepatu kam ho no ale manyana ka ni wodum because ni mo garal tanya ndake pareten nka factor so lefo menka bottom lean sabu event kon so war is out of it regarding anala DJ la chemistry ndem ko mbafalal num fang diyama jamate woto wo ngamira marine o Jizzle le o course because bi nim DJ lafta aya dila lafta la nyame obviously la ndake la DJ not a DJ mentra UK me anako na mari has nyo kan me long I've seen fabulous wala reaction sounds to him ala opinion long he was trying to put the blame on the DJ to say this and that he should have been consulted and they're like no, the test DJ has no chemistry with the thespian that was performing. Jizzle should have gone with his DJ for him to get it right. Ndela opinion. Yeah.
So Nimbe Dunaja, I'll connect it back to the previous conversation. Huh? Now that border lane that you are trying to explain, you think it is happening because the crowd there was reserving their energy for a bigger artist. In conclusion, they were there for that artist. And who is that artist?
Wally Seck, yeah.
Where is he from?
Senegal. Who
is organizing the event?
A Gambian, based in UK.
Gambian. Who is this artist that we are talking about? The one you think they are doing border lean on?
Yeah, Jizzle. And Satsu Salim Bai.
No, who is
global. He? From the Gambia. He's a Gambian artist, yeah.
That tells you the level of our music, bro, first. It is a translation of the level of our music, okay? What you think, where you think our music is not there. First. That's you have to understand that internationally, we don't have a crowd. The only crowd we have is the Gambians that are there. So now, Jizzle Lani Fenka show, okay? My analogy is, you see Bagwe, huh? Bagwe is a blessing in disguise, huh? Bagwe. Yaje Gambian artist kata Europe, ika perform ika good show soro. Gambian DJ kata ika good show soro. Ni mo keme beje Ethiopia Bagwe bo ledi.
Mashallah.
They're very supportive.
Ethiopia Bagwe ndongo ledi.
Yeah.
Okay? They are the people from the street here in the Gambia. They were the people who vibed to Gambian music before they moved to Europe.
Very true.
Even if they moved to Europe now, they're still vibing to Gambian music.
Very true.
But who are the Gambians in England? Majority of them, maybe 60% of them, or no, 50 or 40% of them are Gambians, many are Wuluta Jele, and they grow up there in England. They know nothing about Gambian artists. The other percentage are Gambians, many are they moved to England based on studies or work. Even when they were in the Gambia, they were mostly in the formal sector. They don't pay much attention to the street, and they are not even fans of Gambian music. They only go to clubs where salsa and balak is played.
I will chip into that.
So now, you have to look at, there are consumer dynamics in all of this. Okay? The consumers who were at that event were purely, most of 90% balak consumers. They were not.
It's a combination of Senegal and Gambia.
Yes, but they were mostly Mbala consumers. Okay, they are not.
Very true.
The crowd you will meet in Europe. Okay, that is why I said Bagwe is a blessing in disguise for us. Nasol men bake a pap.
Yes, to straighten that.
Yeah.
I will chip into that. I will straighten that. Let's take an example on Yaram Festival.
Yes.
Like when Attack and ST went to Yaram Festival.
Yes.
But the venue. Let's talk about the venue first. Okay. ST and Attack saw on that venue, like the park.
It was huge, bro.
It was huge.
Yeah, people were
compared to Jizzle's venue. What about Gambian music has a young fan base because Attack ST meet up in Fogal Lafta United on the stage. What crowd where they were
that was
people.
massive.
No, this is why. This is why, Ra. I have always insist on where is this venue event held. Even though me along when Gambian artists or Tata Walla.
Okay.
Because now just look at this. This is a gala setup. Okay?
Sure.
You expect the tickets to be higher than the Gambian Cultural Week. Okay, for example, at the park, I don't say other events, at the park where ST and Attack and Hussein or our Gambia played. Okay, so this one is more of a formal setting. Okay, and you expect people to come there dressed in a formal way, probably pay a higher ticket. Okay, and then you expect it to be a matured crowd. Okay, and here is an artist who resonates more with a younger crowd. Okay, so you have a problem there also.
Yeah, until a point of view.
We need to look at consumer dynamics. The consumer dynamics here is not on the side of Jizzle. Okay, and then that I will blame the organizers. Okay, I would have fixed a different event for Jizzle.
Than
making him what we call a plale for Wali. That diminishes Gambian music, and that also tells us the exact status of Gambian music. This is the fact that we don't want to say, but we have to say it.
Yeah.
Ultimate.
Yeah.
What Prince is saying.
Yes. Yes.
One, Jizzle mess up big time. Big time. Amanya gotta dig to come. If there is a Gambian artist outside, it's Jizzle. More. Even an album on the viewers
look at the streams. So
and one thing, he's my brother. Me and him deal some things.
Sure.
He's the most branded artist in Gambia because he work professionally. The way I music will drop the way I marketing
very true.
The way I music will populate you see a lot of differences.
True. Very true.
You understand? But if example, Ikata UK, you have a well standard DJ in UK who is DJ Kano.
Yes, Kano.
Example, if I'm traveling with my DJ, I'm gonna call Kano. Nintelo.
Yes.
Kano eba montole mfeleja.
Yeah.
Bro, nanga so ni wale ba minam. But they pay me this. Yamanta nyindi later for now. I will take your transport near a hotel, put in a back. But these are the songs I want to perform, and this is the way I want to perform it. And I'm gonna be there 2 days or 3 days before the show. I have some rehearsal with him. This is music. It is an opportunity to be in that stage. Because you didn't know the fan base conquer. In it, I'm going to say, mature people. They heard about Jizzle. I disagree on one thing. They got crowd on Jizzle now. When he was playing this, so he had the crowd singing. Even it's not bigger, but small. Secondly, SM Global, they are doing magic.
Yeah, yeah.
I will congratulate them on what
Salim Bai shouts to him. Salim Bai,
but
another mole.
What crowd could be?
He's doing great.
Jalimadi.
Yeah.
Example.
Now you're talking. Now you're talking.
Jalinaya.
Yeah.
Example. Atta Gay. Example.
No,
No,
when
I'm
you
just
say Jalimadi
I'm just giving example.
and you say Jalinaya, stay there because you know why I like that point.
No, I wanna put five artists on Milianonko. They have an opportunity because
before you go to Atta, go to Moja, for example.
No, I'm even not Moja. You have our Gambia.
Our Gambia.
All right. You have no problem with Prince.
Yeah.
You know, Nimu artist.
Yes.
Well, a DJ always advise people about this. There's some places out there, when you book me, nkafele omo zigla dulalete. Wallahi na ala nikila tema. You know why?
No, mbebe. Yalo ra. Nyine kan kamfani.
No, I'm giving an example.
No, just listen.
I'm giving an example.
No.
Okay, when you play
Musa. We are talking about.
You know why?
No. Listen, countryman. We are talking about Jizzle in England.
That's what I'm saying.
Don't bring
I'm
in
giving an example.
Daslame borderline show. Don't bring in Brikamo Joko show.
You know why?
Because why? The analogies will not match at all.
Because it all start here. No, you know why, Prince? It all start here.
Yes.
You know why I start rating ST in live band after all this open mic show? I give you a great example. Put on see that for sometimes you think about it.
Yes.
ST the best deliver albano kono ever. Yalo mutot.
No.
People say so much jam, some say isn't do. Ala gala e minki anin fatu kamara. That is the biggest band. Jela if on antakalo nying anin bano so mutunu anaita adula.
Yes. Prince
Yala nga nyimfuela, you nga nyimfuela one. If we don't take artists nila management and music as seriously, bravo kole ala mule.
Let's come back to the.
That's what I'm saying because you know exactly Jizzle.
Yeah.
He messed up, bro. Why are you diving?
No, I didn't say.
No.
I'm not diving.
Bro. Let's just call a spade a spade. We all had a big artist. Number one. You call yourself number one from making the biggest album for 2025 in GCCI. Make the biggest record. From your album, you drop more than 6 videos, proper standard videos. Gambia artists the Malakoki.
Yes.
You understand? You take a Wulikata UK, bro. Ikele DJ today. Akoleata nya. You are far more than that. You know why sometimes I bring scenarios for you to take? I listen to the interview with T-Berry in QTV and an ultimate make. Ako, Nigeria blado ye tata je. Nigerian artists do malaka do what? Then I cry. I know we are joking. Because they want their music to go. They started from themselves, as you always said.
How do they
Good,
get
but
there?
you know why?
It's not through standard, it's through regulation.
Prince, you know why?
Because you can say by regulation, no foreign artist
why,
will
Prince,
play in
Prince,
Gambia
Prince, you know
for
why?
5 years.
Prince, you know why?
Or Wally cannot come and play in Gambia twice at Q City. The next show we are taking it to Basse. That is regulation.
Hey, will
So
Prince organize a gala dinner with Hussein Dada?
No.
And invited Wally set of example as a guest. Aka fe kon DJ aka countryman called Gambia aka fe back.
No, the thing
Bro,
is,
bro,
I'm
these
not
people-
even organizing a gala with Hussein. Do you know why I'm not organizing it?
You will not-
Because I know
You know why?
the type of music he
This
plays
guy
is not
this guy.
for that crowd.
Jizzle's topic. We are not.
No, that's why.
Yeah, we are in Jizzle's topic. I want us to stay there because
Prince Bugalafi, ngafo mi yaron ko an artist manager male.
No, what I'm trying to say is, what I'm trying to
Prince is trying to make it nice.
no,
You
it's
understand?
not nice.
No, Prince.
It's not, you know. Okay, 1 minute.
Let's respect everyone's opinion.
Prince. For how long?
Prince here for in the court. He's not here representing any
I'm not
artist.
You know what?
representing any
Let's take out
artist.
the side of managing.
I know
No,
them.
what I want
know
to
this
say.
artist manager. But Musa, Prince, you know why I say this?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
I'm giving you a income doko.
Yeah.
I know sometimes
Yes.
after this podcast you will see some kind of complaints and trying to bring a different energies on.
No.
What-
This
what-
podcast
That
is
is
here
not,
to
that is
stress-
not,
Yeah.
that is not
No,
my
very well.
focus.
No,
Now, 1 minute.
No,
1
no,
minute.
just listen to
No,
me.
just 1 minute.
Very well.
Just
Deliberate,
1
my
minute.
nephew.
Just
Deliberate.
1 minute.
Yeah.
Because Jang, Basiri Menna Jang. Okay, I'm sitting in here as an independent person. Mobe bela opinion le fokang. Okay, what the society thinks of you, you know, is just the way they think. Okay,
Sure.
you cannot change what people think about you.
Yeah.
Okay, and your focus should not even be what people say
you know-
about this. No, but what we are saying here, countryman, is okay.
Prince, abuka song.
No. What I'm saying, I just want to put.
Musa, I don't want to follow.
No,
I just clear my doubt. You understand?
Inilah opinion lo.
Jizzle, bro, well standard artists in qualify them, well branded. How can you travel without your DJ? Man, how the contract goes. And I will love.
So this is why I'm
No.
pare kaso idea. You know why? You know why? Okay, what they think Gambian music is not that.
No, Prince, you
Bro,
have, Prince.
these people think
Prince.
Gambian music is Nigerian music.
Prince.
Okay?
Prince.
Or Gambian music is Hollywood music in America.
Prince.
Okay? Gambian music is still a baby. Okay?
Prince.
You know what? They think we are
Prince.
at 100 when we are at number 10.
D Jobs.
That's the reality.
An opinion of Nimpareda and I enjoy it.
Okay.
Additional opportunity means sort of B. DJ land the car sort of. Bro, you will see different.
Yeah.
I know how DJs, I know how we operate, even Gambia here. Additionally, like Kodo so don't tell it. But we are very branded when you come our business. Na business o, mbuka chahana ni mfuta road. You understand? Jizzle is a well-branded artist, bro. Even after like you're going to play, it can age you $200. Bro, you travel 1 without your DJ. You travel 2 without your DJ. You travel 3 without your DJ. You travel 4 without your DJ.
Say the restaurant.
You understand? And then the problem here is UK. You have a well-known Gambian DJ there. You could communicate him. I'm talking about DJ Kanu. Who don't know DJ Kanu? Jamala Mola do call in Gambian music. A call. Bro, we have DJs in Europe. They are Gambian, but they are living in UK. But I give you even in Spain. DJ. Are you hungry?
No problem.
Me, I was very angry. I cannot complete the live because that was the biggest opportunity. I cannot even watch most of the performance. My Jibino, Kamfa, Malabano, Kamfa.
So soon, I think soon we are closing. Countryman, Randa Nkadamempo. Yeah, the Gambian music industry.
Kana music or doyan into Bogala.
No, remember Musa 1 minute don't sign Nintendo Info. The diamond for
1 million audio mark viewers within 1 month.
Just
music or doyan.
Countryman.
No,
Ngamemfo. Ntol Gambian music. Ala tentu mbodo dula jande adum freda dame sign. Alhamdulillah.
So you are still in good.
No. What I mean is, mboda dame. anim fudada dame insafa alhamdulillah rabbil alamin bari mbotadula jannade anim be dame among killing right now bari ntolnga miracle me 90 le when in actual sense me 20 le okay well in a problem what because I don't understand if we're talking about consumer dynamics okay in an event where a Gambian artist is hired as a plale to play for to come and warm the crowd before listen to come and warm the crowd before the main artist which is the Senegalese artist we still want to analyze based on these big things like that
Frollo from America man because you know what whose show is that if you don't count Jizzle as number 1 you will count him as number 2
yes
no even after the America,
but still in that show where is it? Where in that show, listen, in that show at England, that show is it what do they call it? What is the name of the show?
Prince, his first time
no, just listen,
perform, bro.
just listen, countryman. Just listen. No. Jizzle is my brother. I'm closer to Jizzle than all of you. I'm closer to him than all of you because you know why? Where he is born, okay, that is where I am based, okay. Ala onkulol, wala muna best friend all. That's where I used to sleep. Everybody know me with Jizzle's uncle, okay, on the same bed, okay. He respect me like I respect him. I used to walk from my house to go to his house to interview him.
Precision, please.
So, but what I'm trying to say is, what is the name of that event? Dream Weekend. No, just listen. Dream Weekend. What do we know of Dream Weekend? Not the annual Wali
Yeah.
So if you take Dream Weekend is branded with Wali here in the Gambia.
Sure.
You take Dream Weekend and Wali to Senegal. Whose show is that?
Wali show.
It's Wali's show.
Yeah.
And you bring in on Jizzle there.
Yeah.
Okay? What are you trying to tell us? You are trying to tell us that Jizzle is second fiddle to Wali. If we accept that, we should accept any other nonsense that happens. Okay, so that is also that means that now those event organizers, okay, the event organizers there, okay, they don't do their job right. But consumer dynamics also is the problem there as well. Yes.
D-jobs. Ana tera mun itelo yalan kamane for price. Ya artist ka kodo bro. D-jobs. If you want to know me, organize a show in Sanya ya from the country and I'm taking you as a guest. If my 7 DJs are not there, I don't play. If I'm playing in Gunjur, my 4 DJs are not there, I'm not playing. I don't care about money. I care about
your team member. Yeah.
Bro, tell the music career ba jibe come in a well standard like DJ AJ Banyam in Europe.
Yeah, very true.
We're talking about Gambia number 1. Remember the album one. With that whole even after you guys started. Bro, even after you guys started. So you should, bro, you should go with your DJ.
You are very right. Sayang Musa so aina. Ye point level na. Ye men photo nya.
Mano etala.
Etala. Adaji kono le fa Gambia dia. Mobe balu. Mbodo yang when it comes to Jizzle, I like Jizzle and I love his music so much. But mbamol kono wasn't about you life. You understand? But before me media hustle ba safi, follow la safi. I do not tag le. Was Jizzle mo ndoxomal. La gudenti mo. Jizzle is high time. No promoter build banta ima value at half value. Procar owns career safe. Is very important for him. You understand? The thing is, Jizzle na understand lako. Jizzle offer man file no farmer wa offer kana whereby ika damanata prior wa Jizzle offer aka jamala tonda just because of fan lafta na team molita. But team mol will catch you Jizzle even that akany rejegle comme ana Jizzle mo aresolti abaka. So sometimes I've got options sort of.
Very true.
But for now, Jizzle, not I didn't know as a woman to another diggator. But wala fan Jizzle ngeen ka fan support mun la wala ko sa fan tamit after the stage mi yalan ko na bita tola o abita sola adam akala dige samba
nin Gambia no ma kumandi as long as Gambia no gela kafunyo ke Gambia la de so kumandi Europe
Ali so saying because the thing is
billahi wala min podcast I will not go if I'm an artist
Prince naga country the thing is all time kan dele ada altamen diam ko diam you understand ndi I believe la ko ST for the past 3 to 4 years and stone club bidakane and I believe la ko ST sa min kino Jizzle sa kino abo capacity lo you understand because Jizzle is big
True, very true.
Where ya lagi malo Jizzle
Indeed, he's a superstar. Very big.
Adam make ka anole. You understand?
Very big.
But nama fanta a jofa na konkono. Nyimbo ibamata tele kom mbali dos bino no. You understand? Jizzle la level tamiro stage le. I was watching it live and direct. Mbasiri na. Jizzle was most of the time ibera na din camera so ni ta tola. Either live low or YouTube low, but nka how jibele because nka igale nka jibele ko iba mine kele banta
Very true.
kabri most of performance na jibele nyanjo la performance na jibele Jizzle la performance iba afaka Jizzle Gambia no mas Gambia la Jizzle support e wultale e aso ko la adun mbadum comment so me ko gale ko jibele e be silale ni wali na be fa ko be fa gam wali nice ila on bra so fa ba pafan kay be so feda kabrim benjamin be la force ya open kabrim benjamin nada benjamin mo kilina so ko dola benjamin bodoje mo nada kabrim mo ite be fa nan ko do Jizzle la tan ma play be ko no ado Jizzle e baje kan ko ani o dige defo mbasini name bon kam fadale because
Musa hold rap nala ñin fana me understand I vibe listen I vibe to what I feel Women do blonde. They vibe to what they feel. They don't vibe to Gambian artists because they were not feeling them. Consumer dynamics.
Dembo jopate ni siseo. Dembo jopate. Kebama. Dindima. Serikan restaurant.
Most of moments. Yeah, the vibe so cool.
Because he plays Mbala.
Exactly.
Because he plays Mbala, and they are Mbala. The people who were there are Mbala consumers.
For Jizzle Mbala songs.
Absolutely. And Jizzle, they were vibing.
Yeah.
Not Jibbele.
I listen to tone by tone. I heard it.
Yeah. You know, he vibed them. He vibed them.
The thing is, it's not
to all the viewers that are watching D-Jobs,
yes,
this is what we
have for today.
We want to say thanks to our guests that are here, countryman Musa Sanyang, aka Muro Etala,
Allies,
and Mr.
Prince Zabo, man. You know, he did
like
it.
Fansol Mulbe Moljube Kang. This is just an introduction.
Sure, sure.
Scope podcast.
Yeah.
And Numfana Molbijan Purkadada.
Yeah.
We are not here.
To spoil it. That are Alia
Kachanin La Moelen over appreciate despite Molka Nyo Sabale, but end of the topic Molka
come together. Yeah.
So that is the most important part of it.
Very well.
Look at the camera.
You see the shape of my pocket?
Oh, mashallah.
If he stands, I jaliake. I'll empty my pocket.
I want you to bring it out. Maybe I can't block on. Abondile yake block on.
No.
Did
Abondi yake
you
block
show us your daily skill now?
Yellow 200 is red.
I am becoming
I abondi nga.
Just start.
Go to your mic.
Ila funo la screen hospital. Ni entaile janne. Na etam patindi Senegal be entaile sedi kan ya fonsino ta yola ken. Bari bi indemnité.
But thank you very much. For
Thank you.
being here. Thank you so much. You know, it's a
Thank you
pleasure.
so much. And
Yeah.
I
It's a
think,
pleasure.
It's a pleasure. Next week maybe it could be us. It's nothing personal.
Sure,
You know, all these people are brothers.
Yeah,
So,
good vibe, you
one
know.
Gambia, one people.
Yeah.
And Serikan restaurant, don't worry, Mendi Mola.
Yes,
Yeah.
shout out to SR for the refreshment and the food.
It's a great
And the
experience.
dinner.
You haven't planned for the DJ.
Yeah, man. This one has a
Good vibe, man, my nephew. Good vibe. You know, I love it.
yeah, till next week we come your way. I'll send comments all send knowledge. Artist all fana.
Yeah.
If you have events and anything that is going on, just
Sure.
link us.
Yeah.
Give us update about it.
Yeah. That's right. The public can send in also topics. Ilaptanga Mel Kacha regarding.
Let's run dig ups. We are gonna give out a number.
Yes.
We will allow the fans
Yes.
to send in voice
Yes.
questions,
Yeah.
voice note questions.
Notes, yeah, exactly.
Like the way we listen to the other audio.
Yeah.
Here. The fans are gonna send in a voice note audio
Yes.
about a topic or
Yes.
anything they wanna talk about.
Yeah.
Then we are gonna play
Yeah.
the voice.
Sure.
We listen to it. Then we analyze on the voice.
Yeah.
I think it's
Yeah.
gonna be a
Very, very well. Very,
for
very
them
well.
also to come
Send in
with
their opinions. Yeah.
even
sure.
on this topic today,
Yes.
the different topics that we discussed.
Yeah.
Let them just stay on tune.
Yeah.
We are gonna send a number.
Yeah.
Where they are gonna send in their vocal
Sure.
and just send in their
It's very,
opinion.
very important.
Yeah. Then we discuss as a nation.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
talk.
They can send it also on text.
Text
right?
message,
Yeah. They can. Yeah.
So we are gonna give out
yeah.
the number. The number
Sure.
is gonna be 32099192.
Nice.
32099192.
Sure.
You can send in your voice message.
Yeah. Or your text message.
Or text message on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then hashtag.
Yeah.
You just name the
Yeah.
Art Scope podcast.
Yeah.
About the Art Scope.
Yeah.
Scope podcast.
Yeah,
Then
sure.
you send in your
Very well. Yeah. Send in message and then
your
hashtag
contribution.
ArtScope podcast.
Yeah,
And then indicate your
podcast.
name also so that we can
indicate
know
your name
the
and
sender of the
your
message.
contribution.
Thank
Sure.
you.
And yeah,
Goodbye.
thank you so
Goodbye.
much.
Thank you.
Respect that. Thank you.
Yes.